Again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. I just finished the first part of the vocab for you. As I said, these are vocabulary words. I get them from a magazine for foreigners. All these words have to do with income tax. I just finished the very first part for you. Last time I did some for you, but today I'm about to finish it up. So income tax season is over. It's very important for you to know these words. As I said, there are many reasons why you need to learn some vocab word. It's part of society. Sometimes you might need to write a letter for a judge, for your job, a note for your doctor, a note for resignation at your job. Maybe when you go for the immigration interview, you might have to write some sentence that has to do with vocab. So that's why I do this assignment. Okay, folks? It is no joke. I'm gonna go. By the way, thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sending my video to another people that you know. I'm gonna read the vocab word and then the meaning. I'm gonna read the vocab then the meaning. Then the very first word I'm gonna read is single. The meaning for single means not married. The next word is social security. The meaning for social security is the national insurance that pay benefits to retired worker, disabled worker, or children of worker who die. You got it, folks? Again, the meaning for social security, the meaning is the national insurance that pay benefits to retired worker, disabled worker, children of worker who die. The next word is source. The meaning for source is where something comes from. Okay? If somebody tell you, what source do you get your information? You need to know what that means. The next word is spouse. Spouse, the meaning for it as husband or wife. Husband or wife. The next word is stub. The meaning for it, the part of a paycheck that has payment information on it. The part of a paycheck that has payment information on it. The next word is tax. The meaning for tax is money collected by the government to pay for its expense. Money collected by the government to pay for its expense. The government does have expense. They pay to build the road, the bridges, the army, the insurance for elderly people. All right. The next word is tax professional. The meaning for is a person trained to know how tax law and complete tax return. Again, tax professional. The meaning for is a person trained to know tax law and complete tax return. The next word is tax return. The meaning for tax return is the document a tax payer used to report income and taxes. Tax return, the meaning for it is the document a taxpayer used to report income and taxes. The next word is tax deductible expense. The meaning for it is an amount that can be subtracted from one income before calculating taxes. Again, deductible expense. The meaning for that is an amount that can be subtracted from one income tax before calculating taxes. The next word is third party designee. Third party designee. The meaning for that a person who talked to the IRS about your tax return. Maybe the tax preparer will consider somebody like that. The next word is tip. The meaning for a tip is earning by waiters, cab driver, barber, etc. In addition to ways. That's what we call tips. Earning by waiters, cab driver, barber, etc. In additional to wages. The next word is trust. The meaning for it to be sure a person is honest. The meaning for trust. To be sure the person is honest. The next word is unemployment compensation. The meaning for it is money paid by the state to people who have lost their job. Again, unemployment compensation is money paid by your state to you, to people who have lost their job. The next one is valuable. The meaning for it is important or precious. The next word is W-2 form. The meaning for it, the paper from an employee that is report the unemployed's income and withheld taxes. Again, W-2. The paper from an employee, you gotta receive that every December, every January. W-2 form, the paper from an employee that report the employee's income tax and withheld taxes. The next word is wages. The meaning for wages is hourly pay, hourly pay, hourly pay. The next word is withheld. It's two words. Withheld. The meaning for it is keep money from a person pay and send it to the government. That's what your job do. They withheld certain amount of your money and they send it to the federal government or the state. That's what we call withheld or withhold. I'm done with the vocab that has to do with the income tax. Next, I'm gonna do another video on immigration question 48 and 49 for you. Again, I'm glad I go over all those vocab that has to do with income tax. Thank you very much to all of you who have the interest to watch my video. Again, my phone number is 862-755-5907. It's always on the screen. Also in my Zelle for those who want to compensate me for the educational information I'm provided to you. Again, my phone number is 862-755-5907. It is also my Zelle for those who need to reward me and compensate me for the education information I'm provided to you. Thanks.